Good evening, dear viewers. Thanks for joining us on the 7 p.m. newscast on Reflets African television. The President of the Republic of Cameroon, Paul Biya, has created an interministerial committee on local services, that's the ICLS, via a decree dated November 9, 2020. According to the decree, the committee shall be an interministerial consultative organ under the authority of the Minister in charge of regional and local authorities. It shall be responsible for preparing and following up the transfer of authority and resources to the regional and local authorities. The committee is made up of a chairperson who is the minister in charge of regional and local authorities, working together with 15 members to be designated by the ministry and bodies to which they belong. According to the head of state release, the decree shall be registered published according to the procedure of urgency and inserted in the official gazette in the two official languages, English and French. The minister delegate at the presidency in charge of defense, Joseph Betty Asomo, yesterday, November 9, 2020, commenced a special tour in the English-speaking regions of the country. His tour begins in the southwest region, and his visit comes after a series of attacks on schools and traditional authorities in the two English-speaking regions of the country. Amongst Betty Asomo's delegation is an inquiry team which arrived at the Mother Francisca International Bilingual Academy, Campus Fiango Kumba Southwest region yesterday morning as part of ongoing investigations into the October 24th school shooting that left 7 students dead. In less than 2 weeks, over 3 schools have been attacked, 7 students killed, teachers and students stripped naked, and a phone killed as well. Over a dozen have been kidnapped from the school and the community, including Fonsem Binglo II of the Nsoland, despite the security in the region due to the ravaging crisis. The minister's visit, among other things, is expected to boost and tighten security in the two regions, as he is expected in the days ahead to be in the northwest region. During his yesterday's visit in Kumba, he assured the population of government measures to tighten security in the region and put an end to barbaric attacks on the school and population at large. Rising waters from Lake Chad have flooded the Madagascar neighborhood in the Logong and Chari division in the northern region of the country, causing a halt to daily activities. Along the Baobo and Nenga neighborhood, the Madagascar community in the Longonam Chari division in the far north has been overwhelmed by the rising level of the water. The overflow of the lake has caused more than 500 persons in these localities to be rendered homeless, as their homes have been completely submerged by the overflown mass of the water. The neighborhood is currently inaccessible, as inhabitants say it is difficult getting through without the use of canoes. Educational activities are on a standstill, as both teachers and students find it difficult and risky to go to school via the canoe. The sanitary condition is also becoming unbearable by the days, and locals say a potential hike in malaria cases in the region is imminent if nothing is done to combat the situation. More than 50 people have been beheaded in northern Mozambique by Islamic militants after they turned a football pitch to an execution ground where civilian bodies were chopped off. The beheadings are reported to be the most recent in a series of gruesome attacks on militants carried out by the Islamic body in the gas-rich Cabo Delgado province. Since 2017, more than 2,000 people have been killed and about 430,000 left homeless in the conflict in the mainly Muslim province. The militants are linked to the Islamic State group, giving it a lead to a foothold in South Africa. According to locals, the group has exploited poverty to fight the established Islamic rule in the area. On our COVID-19 page, the governor of the Littoral region, Samuel Dieudonné, in a release earlier today, November 10, 2020, stated that 11 new cases of the virus have been seen in schools in the region after visiting 3 schools in the Douala 5 neighborhood. And the former president of Mali, Amadou Toumani Touré, has died earlier today in Turkey, in the capital Bamako, after moving to Turkey after undergoing an urgent operation. The former president was born on November 4, 1948 in the center town of Mali and was noted to be a military by profession before becoming president from June 8, 2002 to March 2012 when he was ousted in a civil war. In September 2001, he requested and was granted retirement from the military, entering politics as a candidate in the 2002 election. His presidency was seen by observers as typical due to the fact that he belonged to no political party and included members from all of the country's political parties in his government. Onto our sports page, the World Football Governing Body FIFA has decided to step into the tussle between the Cameroon Professional Football League, the LFPC, and FECAFOOT. An announcement of a scheduled consultation talk between the two bodies was made public by FIFA in a correspondence on November 7, 2020, addressed to the Secretary General of the Cameroon Football Federation. The consultations, which were supposed to be held yesterday, November 9, 2020, through a video conference, was however postponed to Friday, November 13, 2020. FIFA will be represented by Congolese-born Veron Musengo, Omba assisted by his collaborators Rob Tena, Soleil Mate, and Laura Pelli. The FECAFOOT team will have President Seydou Mbombo Njoya and Secretary General Benjamin Banlock as representative, while the LFPC has representation from its president in the person of General Pierre Semingwe. Dear viewers, this is the package we had for you. Stay tuned to Reflets Afrique Television, and another edition of the English newscast comes up tomorrow at exactly midday. Good evening once more.